Twitter is something that came about in 2006 and just blew people away. But nobody has really, I guess it hasn't entered the mainstream consciousness until really this last year or so. And it's just, what's crazy is people like Anna Marie Cox are now Twittering instead of blogging. And it's just this great way to be concise, get your ideas out there, and connect with people in ways that you never would, whether it be politicians or celebrities or just your friends. I absolutely adore the medium. I also love Facebook. I use them equally. And I think it makes it less, an email is something that is a bit more personal. You feel like maybe you need to really work out a response or spend some more time on it. Twitter and Facebook, it's like you can jot out one line messages to people and connect with them even quicker than email, even though you could also do that with email. It removes kind of the fear of getting in touch with someone. So as a phone call might be even more personal, then email takes it back one notch, and Twitter and Facebook take it back another notch. So it's just a way to connect with people that you would never be either know their email addresses or feel comfortable emailing with. And that makes it just absolutely terrific. I probably would never in my life communicated with Shaq or Jimmy Fallon. Well, maybe I would have interacted with Jimmy Fallon, or who else? I mean, Barack Obama's on Twitter. Not that he's, sending me direct messages, but anyone that you can imagine is out there. And it's overwhelming almost still to me. It's just, I can't believe that I can get in touch with someone like Demi Moore on Twitter. Who knew? And the fact that they're so down to earth, a lot of the celebrities that are on Twitter, and that they are genuinely, I feel, there to connect with people that are fans of theirs and aren't just promoting what new, movie they're in or whatever. They're taking back their identities. And I see that as extremely positive, especially in a tabloid culture. Lance Armstrong especially, he always talks about that, how it's like, well, you think I was there at this time with this person? Actually, why don't you check my Twitter? I'll go back and look and see where I was. I was eating a ham sandwich at home, getting ready for whatever, cycle ride I was about to take. So, it's really a way to take back your identity for a public figure. I use Twitter and Facebook as both a way to get my content out and also a way to just communicate with people. And then my favorite way of using social networking is to query. I will go out and ask, whether it be a professional thing, like asking an Amanda on the street question, or I recently went up to Big Sur and I hadn't had time to do any research. And I just asked, what should I do in Big Sur? Who knows? Who knows what I'm going to get? But it ended up being one of the best vacations ever because I got some really informed answers. And I spent 3 seconds writing my Twitter message and getting the answers. And all I had to bring up was my iPhone and I was set. Well, I think a subscription model works for some content. I think it works better for extremely niche content. A small subscriber count at $10 or even $5 a month, even if you only have 10,000 people watching or so, that's gonna bring you a pretty decent income. However, for content that is a bit broader and perhaps more mainstream, I think that the free model works better, advertising works better, sponsorship works better, product placement works better. I'm a fan of a 5-second pre-roll just saying, sometimes daily is sponsored by. It's a really quick way of getting out, the thank you to your sponsor. You don't need 30 seconds to explain your product. People are going to get it or not and connect with it or not within 5 to 8 seconds. So why torture the rest of the people that are watching and hammer it into their heads whatever you're doing? You're actually only annoying them.